G'day everyone, welcome to Out There Adventures. I'm Frikkie Grabi, I'm the owner of Out There Adventures, and today we're going to talk about trail cameras, just quickly why we use it and how you can use it, for what purposes. And then we're going to talk about our new brand Apeman, the H68 that we just received yesterday, so hope you enjoy it. Okay, so trail cameras, basically what the people have used it for mostly is for monitoring wildlife movement or monitoring game. They normally put it up at waterholes to see what the movement is, what animals are in the area, and to see the conditioning of the animals, especially with the more expensive animals nowadays in South Africa that's been monitored, like buffalo and sable and all the color variants. So the guys are quite keen to know what's in and around the camps with their trail camera, so it makes it nice and easy to use. But most of our sales nowadays are for security. The nice thing about a trail camera for security is that it picks up motion, so as soon as someone walks past it or an animal walks past it, it'll pick it up and it'll take a photograph. And of course the nicest thing about it is the quick setup, so you can basically put it up in a minute or two and no one needs to be around, so you can hide it, you can move it around from day to day. Where with CCTVs nowadays you need a whole team to come and install it, it's wiring underground, and then there's a whole bunch of people on your property that you don't need, you don't want them there. So most of our sales nowadays are for security purposes. Okay, let's have a look at our new Apeman H68 camera. Now this is a standard camera. Saying that, it means that it stores all the photographs on an SD card, so you need to take the SD card, mount it in a PC, and then transfer it or look on the computer on the photos. You can look on the camera as well, it's got a little screen on it, but it doesn't send MMS or email, this H68. Okay, so let's have a look what's in the box. Okay, so here we go. Comes in a nice box. I must say the packaging are really nice. And okay, here we go. Here's the user manual with all the details, all the specs will be in here as well. Here's the quick setup guide, user manual. This is from Apeman, just the support, all the emails, all the contact details, and they do give a 1-year warranty after sales service. And if you do buy it from us, from Out There Adventures, you know, even after a year we'll try to help if anything goes wrong. But we've had no comebacks really of all our other cameras, so I'm sure the Apeman, we've used it a little bit in the field, so we haven't had any problems with it. Alright, here's the camera itself. Comes in the plastic bag, all the seals still on it. It's nice and small, actually looks quite nice. And then all the accessories. Here's your TV cable, USB cable. This is quite neat. This is a bracket that you can mount. It's a metal bracket, which is quite cool. And then your normal strap that you mount it on a tree or wherever you want it, which is also quite easy to use. Alright, so that is the unboxing of the H68. Let's do a quick setup and show everyone how it works. Okay guys, so let's have a look quickly of a quick setup of the Apeman H68 Trail Camera. Please read through your user manuals, the quick setup guide, and your H68 user manual with all the specs. Make sure that you've got everything, you've read through everything, you've got the right SD card, that there's no faults afterwards, and that you make sure that you know exactly how to use it. Alright, so we're going to do a quick setup. Let's open it up with the metal clips on the side. It's got a little warning sign there. It says that the memory card needs to be formatted before use, and then to remove all the films in front of the LEDs and the lenses. Okay, so the camera takes 8 AA batteries, and the manual also says that you need to put in all 8. Okay, so there we go, let's put it in. Okay, also please use a good quality of battery, don't buy cheap ones. Apeman says that if you use a high quality battery, you should get about 4 or 5 months battery life out of it. Also depends on the amount of pictures that it takes, but should last you quite a while. Alright, batteries are in. Let's cover it up. Also, before you switch it on, you need the SD card. It's a standard SD card, it's not a micro SD that comes into a carrier. So this is the SD card, and it fits in at the bottom of the camera. Let's put that in. There we go. Alright, now for the quick setup, let's just have a look at all the buttons. You've got an off, a setup and an on switch. Normally the setup is to do all the settings on the camera, and the on is to arm it. And then it's got all the different functions and all of that, but you can go through that once you get your camera, and you can have a look at all the different settings. Okay, so let's go to setup. Okay, so now you can see through it. That is actually just live picture through the lenses. That's my hand at the back. And let's do the quick setup. So we'll have to go to menu. Apeman makes it quite clear that you need to format and restore the factory settings, and then you can, before use, and then you can do all your own settings. So let's go up. There we go. Reset to factory. Yes. And then format the SD card. Yes. Okay. And then there's all the other settings. We can run through it quickly. Language setting, password, camera name, timestamp. If you want a timestamp once the photograph's been taken, which is quite important that you know what date and time of the day it is. Time format. All these settings are very basic that you can run through. It's quite a nice setting on this camera. It's got these side PIRs. Time lapse, intervals, video length, picture size, video size, photo size. This is a maximum of 12 megapixel. We'll put it on that, and we'll leave it on photo for now. Okay guys, so now the camera has been set up. Now from here to arm it, you can just go to the on position. It will arm automatically. The screen will go off. I'll show you all the indications now. Or you can switch it off, and when you're ready to arm it, whenever you're in the veld or wherever you want to put it on, you can just switch it to the on position, and that'll arm the camera. Okay, so if you switch it on, there will be indicators on the outside, and the screen will go off. Okay, so it's arming. You can see the lights are coming on there. It shows that it's in the arm position. And there the camera is armed. So let's close it up. Let's see if it'll take a photo quickly. Switch it on. There we go. Okay guys, so that was literally 30 seconds. Let's see if we've got a image on here. Okay, so from on we go back to setup. Go on the replay button. And that was my mug on the camera. And let's see what else. There's another camera shot from the standing position. Okay, so that is it. Quick setup. And literally within a couple of minutes you can set it up and take photographs. Okay guys, here's a couple of photographs of the camera, just to show you more or less the range that it can pick up the motion. So it's just me walking around in my backyard with the camera standing still, so it can show you more or less the range that you get and the image clarity, just to make sure that on this camera the lenses
the film was still on the lens. So when you take the film off, it will obviously be a lot clearer. And then just a couple of specs on the camera. It is IP66 waterproof. It means that it's drop proof and dust proof. You can't submerge it under the water, but it will keep it watertight in the rain. And then it's got a 0.2 to 0.4 trigger speed, 130 degree wide angle lens, and 120 degree detection range. It's got a 12 megapixel camera and 42 pieces of infrared LEDs.
Okay guys, there we go. That's the unboxing and the setup of the H68 Apeman Trail Camera. I hope you enjoyed it. For any other info on any of our products, go to our website www.outthereadventures.co.za, or you can contact us on email info@outthereadventures.co.za. All the info, all our contact details will be on the bottom of the video as well. Quite a nice product. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow us, like the YouTube channel, and share it as much as you can. And see you again. Thanks. Cheers.